chosen one. As you stand on the threshold of this moment, know that something incredible is about to unfold in your life. Right now, as you read these words, heaven is shifting things on your behalf. In the next hour, you will experience a divine breakthrough, a moment of transformation that will alter the course of your life. God is about to open a door for you that no one can close, and someone is going to give you exactly what you need to move forward in your divine purpose. Do not take this lightly, chosen one. This is not just a coincidence or a vague promise. This is a divine orchestration. The time for waiting is over. The time for receiving is now. God has seen your struggles, your prayers, your desires, and your faith. He has seen the moments where you've been knocked down and the times when you've stood up again, trusting that His plan would unfold in perfect timing. Now, the hour has come. In the next 60 minutes, a shift is taking place. And the blessings you need, the resources you've been praying for, and the support you've been waiting on are about to arrive. This hour is not just any hour. This is a moment of divine intervention. God is at work right now, orchestrating the steps you will take and preparing the way for you to walk in alignment with His perfect will. Whatever you have been lacking, whether it's spiritual direction, emotional healing, financial provision, or divine favor, know that it is coming to you in a way that will be unmistakable. Someone, somewhere, is going to provide exactly what you need, in the form you need it, to move forward in your divine purpose. This moment is not just about receiving. It is about acknowledging the hand of God in your life. It is about realizing that God is always working, even when you don't see the full picture, and that this hour is a glimpse into the larger plan He has for you. You've been preparing for this moment, the waiting, the refining, the growth. It was all to bring you to this place. Now is the time to receive, to step into the fulfillment of promises, and to watch as God's timing reveals the next step in your journey. The purpose of this message is to prepare you, chosen one, for the divine moment that is about to unfold. What you are about to experience is not random, it is part of the divine plan. You have been positioned here for such a time as this, and God is about to orchestrate an encounter that will change the course of your situation. This is not just a matter of coincidence. This is a God-ordained shift that is happening right now, and it will set the stage for the blessings and breakthroughs that have been promised to you. In the next hour, God is going to move. The things you've been praying for, the answers you've been seeking, and the support you've been waiting on are all coming together in a perfect convergence of divine timing. What you thought was impossible is becoming possible. What you thought was out of reach is about to be handed to you. The resources you need to move forward are within your grasp, and someone is going to provide exactly what you need to take that next step in your journey. This moment will not only affect you but will also impact those around you. When God opens a door for you, He opens it not just for your benefit, but for the benefit of others who are connected to your purpose. The divine provision you are about to receive will not just propel you forward. It will be the key that unlocks the next phase of God's plan for those you are called to serve and lead. The way you receive this blessing will be a testimony of God's faithfulness and His ability to move in ways that will bring glory to His name. This is an opportunity for you to receive and step forward in a way that aligns with the calling He has placed on your life. You might wonder, chosen one, what exactly will this moment look like? How will this blessing manifest? Will it be something tangible, or will it be something spiritual or emotional? The truth is, this moment could come in any form, depending on what you need the most right now. It may come as a financial breakthrough you've been praying for, or perhaps it will be a connection to someone who will mentor you or help you get to the next level in your purpose. It could be a new opportunity that you never saw coming, or an answer to the prayers that you've been holding on to in silence. Whatever form it takes, trust that it will be exactly what you need to move forward in your divine calling. In this divine hour, be expectant. God is preparing to pour out His favor on you in ways you could never have predicted. This is your time to receive. Prepare your heart to accept the provision that God is sending, and understand that this is a significant moment in your journey, a moment where God's divine orchestration will manifest in your life in a powerful, undeniable way. Trust that this hour is not just about receiving a material blessing, but about aligning yourself with the flow of God's purpose and timing. As God orchestrates this moment, it's important to remember that the blessing you are about to receive is not just for you, it is for God's greater purpose in your life. The provision is coming because you have been faithful, because you have trusted, and because you have walked through the fires of life with the strength and determination that God has instilled in you. This provision will enable you to fulfill the calling God has placed on your life, and it will equip you with the tools, wisdom, and resources needed to step into the next phase of your divine purpose. Now, as you wait, stay in a posture of expectancy. When God moves, His blessings are not always what we expect. They often come in ways we never imagined. Be open to receiving whatever form this provision takes, and trust that it will be exactly what you need. Whether it's the financial support, the spiritual breakthrough, or the open doors you've been asking for, it will be perfectly timed and will carry you forward with greater clarity, confidence, and purpose. Trust that this provision is a sign of God's faithfulness. He has never failed you, and He will not start now. The things you have asked for in prayer, the dreams you have carried in your heart, the opportunities that have seemed just beyond your reach, God is about to bring them to you. And He is doing so in His perfect timing. This is the moment when what you have waited for will come to pass. In this divine moment, take a moment to reflect. Reflect on how far you've come. Reflect on the journey that has led you to this moment, because the provision that is coming is not just about the end result, but about everything that has happened along the way. The growth, the challenges, the lessons, the moments of faithfulness, and the seasons of waiting, all of it has been part of God's divine preparation for this moment. Although you may not fully see how God is working right now, trust that His hand is at work behind the scenes. His plan is always unfolding. Even when things don't look the way you expected, know that God is always moving in the background, aligning things perfectly for you. The blessings coming to you in the next hour are not just a random occurrence, they are a divine movement. God has heard your prayers, seen your struggles, and is answering with His perfect provision. God is never early, and He is never late. He moves in perfect timing. You might not fully understand how everything will unfold, but trust that what is happening now is not by accident. Everything is being set up for your benefit and for His glory. As this moment arrives, step into it with confidence and gratitude, knowing that this is part of a much greater plan than you could have imagined. Chosen one, in this very moment, know that the breakthrough you have been waiting for is about to manifest. The hour is now, and God is moving. Someone is going to give you exactly what you need, whether it's a financial blessing, a connection, or an opportunity. Trust that this is God's perfect timing, and that He is leading you into a season of overflowing provision. Stay expectant, stay hopeful, and receive this moment with gratitude and faith. This divine encounter is not just a coincidence. It is a fulfillment of God's promises. And as you receive, remember that you are stepping into a new chapter of your life, a chapter where doors open, where relationships align, and where God's divine purpose for you is fully realized. Embrace this moment with faith and anticipation, for it is a significant part of the divine plan that is unfolding in your life. Walk forward in the knowledge that God is with you, and that His provision is coming at the perfect time. The doors that were once closed are now opening, and what you have prayed for is now within your reach. This hour is your hour of divine provision, a moment where God's faithfulness is revealed in tangible ways. Step into this moment with open hands and an open heart, knowing that everything you need is on the way. Chosen one, as you stand at the edge of this moment, I want you to know deep within your soul that God's timing is always perfect. The path you have been walking, the struggles you have endured, the moments of waiting and uncertainty, they have all been part of a much larger divine plan, orchestrated by the hands of God Himself. It may feel as though things are delayed, that the timing is not right, or that you are somehow out of sync with the world around you. But rest assured, God's timing is never wrong. It is always unfolding according to His will. And as you enter this significant hour, everything is aligning, everything is coming together in ways that may surprise you. Timing is one of the most important, yet often misunderstood aspects of God's work in our lives. We, as humans, are bound by time. We wait, we measure, we look at the clock, and we plan based on what we think is the right moment. But God, the creator of all things, exists outside of time. He operates in eternity, where the beginning and the end are all known to Him, where the seasons of your life are known from start to finish. The time that we think we are waiting on is often already in His hands, and He is orchestrating it perfectly in ways we cannot even comprehend. In this very moment, while you may not see it, God is working behind the scenes. He is aligning everything you need to step into the next chapter of your life. The challenges you've faced, the setbacks you've experienced, and the unanswered prayers you've held in your heart, they are all being used by God to prepare you for what is coming. And now, chosen one, you are stepping into a season where the timing of everything falls into place, and the breakthrough you've been waiting for is about to arrive. It is easy, in moments of uncertainty, to feel as though God is delaying your breakthrough. You might look around and see others moving forward in their lives, receiving what they need, achieving their dreams, while you seem to be stuck in a holding pattern. You may have prayed, you may have fasted, you may have believed, and yet the promises still seem distant. The enemy may try to convince you that God has forgotten you, or that your dreams are too far out of reach. But let me tell you this, chosen one. What you perceive as delay is not God's denial, it is divine preparation. The world's standards of timing are not the same as God's. In the eyes of the world, your current position may look like a delay, a missed opportunity, or a season of waiting. But God, in His infinite wisdom, knows exactly when you are ready to receive the blessings He has in store for you. He knows when your heart, mind, and spirit are fully aligned with His purpose for your life. What feels like a delay is actually a time of refining, a season where God is strengthening you, teaching you patience, and positioning you for greater things. You may feel like you've been waiting for a long time. Perhaps you've prayed for breakthrough in your career, your relationships, or your finances, and it feels like the doors just aren't opening. But God's timing is not bound by human standards, and what you perceive as a delay may actually be a divine pause, where everything is being perfectly aligned for your next step. Trust that the pause is not punishment, it is preparation. Think about how a master craftsman works. Before a piece of art is revealed to the world, it has to undergo a lengthy and detailed process, shaping, molding, refining, sometimes taking years before it reaches its full beauty. Similarly, God is preparing you during this time of waiting. You may not see the work being done, but behind the scenes, everything is falling into place. God operates with a sense of timing that we, as mere humans, can only begin to understand. His timing is always perfect, even when we can't see it. There is a beautiful verse in Ecclesiastes 3:11 that says, "He has made everything beautiful in its time." This reminds us that God has a divine purpose for every moment of our lives, and He will bring everything together at exactly the right time. This is the core of God's perfect timing, the belief that nothing in our lives happens by accident, and everything that happens is part of His grand design. When we talk about timing, we are often speaking from a place of limited understanding. Our human perspective sees time as a linear progression, past, present, and future. But God exists outside of that. He is the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end, and He sees all of time at once. What may seem like a delay in your life is simply a piece of a larger puzzle that God is meticulously putting together for you. Every season you've walked through, every disappointment, every joy, every trial has been part of the larger picture that is being revealed at just the right moment. Trust that God is never in a rush. He is never early, and He is never late. God moves in the perfect moment, at just the right time. This is why you can rest assured that whatever you are waiting for, whether it's a breakthrough, a connection, or a shift in circumstances, is coming at exactly the right time. And while you may feel as though the clock is ticking, understand that God's timing is always right. I want you to meditate on this. When the right time comes, God moves in ways that surprise us. It will feel sudden, like everything has clicked into place and the floodgates have opened. What you've been waiting for is now being aligned in this very hour. In your waiting, God is aligning people, opportunities, and circumstances. He is moving hearts, opening doors, and orchestrating events in ways that you may not even see yet. But when everything is ready, the right time will come. When God moves, He moves quickly. When the right time comes, what has been delayed will suddenly come into full view. It's like a beautiful dance, where every step has been carefully calculated, and at the right moment, everything flows in harmony. This moment is coming, chosen one. This hour will be the one when everything begins to fall into place, and you will see the hand of God moving in ways that will leave you in awe. God is not slow in fulfilling His promises. What you are about to receive has been in the making for a long time. Every prayer you've prayed, every seed you've sown, every effort you've made to follow God's plan, they are all part of the preparation for this moment. And now, as the hour draws near, everything is coming together. Trust that when God moves, He will move quickly and decisively, and you will see the results of the time of preparation you have gone through. It's important to remember that the waiting is not wasted. Every moment you've spent waiting, every season of preparation, has been purposeful. Just as a tree grows roots before it rises above the ground, so too has God been allowing you to grow deep roots in this season. You've been building strength, resilience, and faith that will support you when the breakthrough comes. Trust that this season of waiting has been purposeful. You have been refined and strengthened during this time. You are not the same person you were when you first began waiting. Every challenge you've faced has built your character. Every delay has taught you patience. Every unanswered prayer has deepened your trust in God. Now, as God's perfect timing unfolds, you are ready to receive what is coming, not only with gratitude but with the maturity and strength that will allow you to handle the blessings He has in store for you. God does not waste time. He does not waste seasons. Everything you've gone through has been part of His perfect plan to prepare you for the incredible breakthrough that is on its way. The waiting has not been in vain. God has been equipping you, molding you, and refining you for the great work that He is about to release in your life. Trusting God's perfect timing requires faith, a deep, unshakable faith that He is in control. You may not understand why things are happening the way they are, or why things seem delayed, but trust that God is working even when you cannot see it. Your waiting is not wasted. It is a time of divine preparation, and the right time is coming. As the hour approaches, continue to trust. Continue to walk forward in faith, knowing that God is aligning everything for your good. The breakthrough you've been waiting for is near, and when the right time comes, it will happen suddenly, swiftly, and in perfect alignment with God's plan for your life. In this moment, chosen one, I want to remind you of one truth. God's timing is always perfect. Even in the midst of uncertainty, when the road ahead seems unclear, God is at work, and His plan is unfolding in ways that will amaze you. Trust in His timing, trust in the process, and trust that the breakthrough you've been waiting for is right around the corner. As you step into this hour, know that everything is falling into place. The waiting, the preparation, the challenges, they have all led you to this moment. And when the right time comes, you will see God move in ways that you never expected. Trust that He is moving behind the scenes, orchestrating everything you need to fulfill your divine purpose. The right time is coming, chosen one. And when it arrives, you will see his hand move in ways that will bring you peace, joy, and fulfillment beyond measure. Stay faithful, stay patient, and know that God's perfect timing is working in your favor. Chosen one, the time has come. This is not just a season of waiting anymore, this is the moment you've been preparing for. As you move forward in faith, know this: someone is about to come into your life, and with them, exactly what you need to step into the next phase of your journey. It may be a person, an opportunity, or even an idea, but what is coming is a divine encounter, and it is tailor-made for your growth, your future, and your divine purpose. There are moments in life when everything shifts with just one encounter, one new connection, one breakthrough that you never saw coming. Chosen one, God has already orchestrated the next step for you, and it will come through the presence of someone who will offer you exactly what you need. The breakthrough, the encouragement, the resources, or even the relationship that you've been waiting for is just ahead, and it is coming in this divine moment. Whether this divine encounter arrives in the form of a financial blessing, a crucial connection, an idea that propels you forward, or an answer to your most pressing prayer, this moment is about to unlock everything you need for what is next in your divine purpose. God is working in the background, setting up the perfect timing, and the person, opportunity, or breakthrough that you've been praying for is about to arrive. It may seem like a coincidence, but I assure you, it is divine orchestration. The time of waiting is over, chosen one. This is a moment of divine intervention, and in this hour, you will see God's hand move in a way that confirms his love for you, his purpose for you, and his faithfulness to his promises. So, what is this blessing that is coming? What form will it take? God knows exactly what you need, and he will provide it in the perfect timing and the perfect way. The blessing could take many different forms. It could be financial, relational, or spiritual. Whatever it looks like, it will be the exact answer to the desires and prayers you have been holding in your heart. It could be financial. For some of you, this blessing may come in the form of financial provision, an unexpected check, an investment, or a job opportunity that will provide the resources you need to move forward in your calling. You may have felt the weight of financial strain in recent months, and it has felt like you were constantly waiting for a breakthrough. This is your moment. God is sending someone into your life, or placing you in the right place at the right time, where the provision you need will come. It might not come in the form you expect, but trust that it will be the exact provision for your needs and the needs of your calling. The money, the resources, or the opportunity to elevate you to the next level is coming. It could be relational. For others, the divine encounter might take the form of a relationship or connection that propels you into your purpose. Someone you meet, whether it's a mentor, business partner, friend, or even a divine connection, will open doors that were previously closed. This person will offer you wisdom, guidance, or even practical support that will change the trajectory of your journey. You may have been waiting for the right people to come alongside you to walk this path, to support your purpose, and now, in this moment, God is bringing those people into your life. The relational blessings coming to you are divine, and they are meant to elevate you, to sharpen you, and to help you step into the fullness of your divine calling. It could be an idea or breakthrough. Sometimes, the most powerful blessing is not a person or resource, but a divine idea, something that shifts the way you see the world, the way you do business, or the way you approach your dreams. Perhaps you've been struggling with a question, an obstacle, or a problem that has felt impossible to solve. But in this moment, you will have the breakthrough you need, the solution, the insight, the idea that will propel you into the next chapter of your purpose will come with such clarity. You will know that it is God's divine gift to you. It might come as a creative idea, an innovative concept, or even a revelation that opens new doors for you. It could be the answer to prayer. For many of you, this divine encounter will be an answer to the prayers that you have been praying for months or even years. God has heard your prayers, chosen one. He knows the desires of your heart, He knows what you've been asking for, and He is about to deliver in this moment. Whether it's an emotional breakthrough, a restoration in your relationships, a healing in your body, or a shift in your circumstances, this is the moment when you will see the fulfillment of God's promises. Your prayers are about to be answered in ways that will leave you in awe of God's faithfulness. You might ask, why now, God? Why is this moment of blessing coming now, after all this time of waiting? Chosen one, the timing is everything. God has seen your faithfulness. He has seen your obedience, your trust, and your perseverance through the hard times. This encounter is coming now because you are ready. The season of waiting, of refining, of growth, it has prepared you to receive this blessing in a way that will not only benefit you but will also prepare you to be a blessing to others. God's perfect timing is not just about what you need right now, but about what you will do with it when you receive it. The provision, the relationships, the breakthroughs, they are coming, not just for your benefit, but for the benefit of the greater work God is calling you to do. This blessing will empower you to fulfill your purpose in ways that were not possible before. The waiting has been part of your preparation, and now you are being entrusted with what you need to step fully into the calling that has been placed on your life. The timing is perfect because God knows exactly when you are ready for what He has for you. He knows that you are now in the right place, at the right time, with the right mindset to receive this blessing and use it for His glory. What is about to happen is not just for you, it is for the kingdom. As you receive this blessing, God is positioning you to be a vessel of His grace, to extend His love and provision to others who are in need. In this divine encounter, you will be surprised. God has a way of blessing us in ways that we never expect, and this moment will be no different. It may come from a person you didn't know was going to play a role in your life. It may come in the form of an unexpected opportunity that seems out of the blue. What you are about to receive may not look like what you expected, but trust that it will be exactly what you need to move forward in your divine purpose. This moment of divine intervention is not about coincidence, it is about divine orchestration. God is positioning the right people, the right opportunities, and the right blessings in your path to help you take the next step toward your destiny. The surprise may not be a single moment, but a series of moments that will unfold in rapid succession, leading you to exactly where you need to be. When you receive what is coming, you will look back and see how God's hand has been moving all along, orchestrating every detail. He has set this up, and now, in this moment, you are about to experience the manifestation of His faithfulness. Chosen one, as you wait for this divine encounter, stay open, expectant, and ready to receive. God is moving in this moment, and you need to be spiritually aligned to catch what He is about to send your way. This is not a time for doubt or hesitation. It is a time for faith, for trusting that God's provision is already on the way. Stay in a posture of gratitude and openness. The blessing that is coming may come in an unexpected form, so be prepared to receive it, no matter how it appears. Your heart must be open to whatever God has for you, and you must be willing to step into this new opportunity, relationship, or breakthrough with boldness and faith. In the next hour, as you anticipate the blessing God is sending your way, take time to reflect on His goodness, reflect on His faithfulness, and thank Him for what He is about to reveal. Even if you don't know the details yet, trust that God is already working, and that He is setting you up for something greater than you can imagine. Chosen one, in this very hour, expect a divine encounter. God is sending someone, something, or some opportunity that will provide exactly what you need to move forward in your divine calling. Whether it's a person with a word of encouragement, a connection that opens a door, a financial breakthrough, or an idea that shifts everything, this moment is for you. The timing of this blessing is perfect, and the opportunity to step forward in your purpose is now within reach. Trust that God's hand is moving in your life, and prepare yourself to receive with open arms and an open heart. The provision you need is coming, and with it, you will be empowered to walk boldly into the next phase of your journey. Stay expectant, stay hopeful, and receive what God has prepared for you in this divine encounter. The hour of breakthrough has come, and this is just the beginning of something incredible. Chosen one, this hour is not merely a passing moment, it is the arrival of a gift, one that has been carefully prepared for you by the divine. You've waited, you've prayed, and you've trusted God through seasons of uncertainty and longing. Now, the moment has arrived when what you receive will be exactly what you've needed to propel you forward into your destiny. What is this gift? It may not look the way you expect. The nature of this blessing will be tailored to what you've been praying for, what you've been striving toward, and what your spirit truly requires to move to the next level. In the midst of this divine moment, it's important to know that God's gifts often come in forms we don't anticipate, but they are always perfectly designed to align with His purpose for us. The way it shows up in your life may surprise you, but rest assured, it will be exactly what you've been asking for, whether you realized it or not. This is not just about receiving something material. This is about receiving a key to unlock the next chapter of your journey. Whether it is a financial breakthrough, an opportunity, a relationship, or even a spiritual insight that clears the way for greater clarity, the gift coming to you in this hour is divinely appointed. It is meant to equip you, empower you, and enable you to step into your divine purpose with confidence and faith. Let us explore what this gift might look like, and why it is precisely what you need at this moment in your life. For some, the gift may come in the form of financial provision. Many of you have been praying for breakthrough in areas of scarcity. Whether it's in your career, your personal finances, or your dreams, you've trusted God through the lean times, and now He is about to open a door that will bring the resources you need. It may come as a job opportunity, an unexpected monetary gift, or even a business venture that will shift your financial landscape. What you've been striving for, the financial peace, the stability, the security will soon be within your grasp. The provision that is coming is not a mere coincidence. It is God's perfect timing to provide for you exactly what you need. This financial blessing will allow you to step into the next phase of your purpose with the resources to sustain and expand your vision. This gift may not come in the form you expect. It might not be a windfall of wealth, but it will be the breakthrough that you've needed to move forward. Perhaps it will come through an unexpected business opportunity that aligns perfectly with your gifts and calling. Maybe it will come in the form of help from someone you didn't expect, a connection that provides the resources and support you need to take the next step. Trust that this provision is an answer to your prayers, and that it will provide not just the material blessing you've been asking for, but the spiritual confirmation that God has been with you every step of the way. The financial breakthrough is coming, and it will allow you to walk into your next chapter with the confidence that God provides for His children. This is the moment when what you've been waiting for, what you've been believing for, is about to be handed to you. God will supply your needs and position you for the greater purpose He has for you. For others, the gift may manifest as new opportunities, doors that have been closed for a season, but are now being opened in this divine hour. If you've been waiting for the right opportunity to step into your destiny, whether it's a career change, a ministry opportunity, or a business venture, know that this is the moment when things will shift. God is not only about to open doors that have been locked, but He is doing so in His perfect time. The doors that open in this season will not only lead you to your provision, but will align with your higher purpose. The opportunities will be those that align with your calling, that stretch your capacity, and that give you the tools and platform you need to make a significant impact in your community and the world. This is not just about a new job or a new venture. This is about stepping into your divine calling in a way that aligns with God's will for your life. The opportunity that is coming is directly tied to your purpose, and it will allow you to walk more fully in the direction that God has planned for you. As these doors open, you will feel an overwhelming sense of peace and divine confirmation, knowing that you are stepping into exactly where God wants you to be. Whether it's an offer you weren't expecting, a position you hadn't even dreamed of, or an introduction that leads you to the next phase of your journey, the opportunity that is coming will not just be a means of provision, but a step toward aligning your life with God's greater purpose. For some of you, the gift will come in the form of relationships and connections. Relationships are one of the most powerful blessings God can give us. And sometimes, the right person at the right time can change everything. In this season, God is about to send someone into your life who will be an instrument of breakthrough for you. This may be a mentor, a business partner, a friend, or even a spouse, someone who will not only offer you the support and wisdom you need, but will also align with your calling and help you step into your divine destiny. God is orchestrating divine connections in this hour. These are not mere acquaintances, but divinely appointed relationships that will help you fulfill your purpose. This may be someone who offers you guidance and wisdom, who challenges you to grow, or who provides the necessary support to move forward in your calling. Trust that God is bringing the right people into your life at exactly the right time, and that these relationships will serve as both stepping stones and pillars for the journey ahead. God's timing is always perfect, and the relationships He is bringing you are not random. They are carefully chosen to support, equip, and empower you. These connections will not only provide practical help, but they will also serve as spiritual confirmation that you are walking the right path. You may not have known that these people were meant to be in your life, but you will soon see how divinely aligned they are with your purpose. For others, the gift you will receive in this hour may come as spiritual insight, a revelation or understanding that clarifies your next steps, aligns your heart with God's will, and sets you on a course for success. This may come in the form of an idea, a vision, or a word of wisdom that opens your eyes to the next chapter of your journey. The answer to a long-standing prayer or confusion you've had will become clear in this moment. God is pouring out divine wisdom in this hour, and He is ready to reveal the next steps you need to take. As you reflect, as you listen, you will feel a deep sense of clarity, like a fog lifting from your mind. This insight will unlock the door to the next season of your life and will provide you with the direction and discernment you need to move forward in your purpose. You may not have expected this revelation to come, but it will be exactly what you need, and it will fill you with a new sense of confidence and peace. This spiritual gift will be the divine wisdom that empowers you to make decisions with clarity, to move with confidence, and to trust that you are walking in the direction that God has planned for you. You will know that you are aligned with God's purpose, because this insight will resonate deeply with your spirit, confirming that this is the right path. Chosen one, no matter the form the gift takes, whether financial provision, a relationship, an opportunity, or a breakthrough, embrace it with faith and gratitude. The key to receiving is not just about being prepared, but about being willing to accept the gift with a heart full of thankfulness and trust. This moment is an answer to your prayers, a divine response to your faith, and it will require you to step forward with open arms and an open heart. Receiving is an act of faith. It requires the humility to acknowledge that what you are receiving is not just from man, but from God's hand. It is a reminder that He sees you, He hears you, and He is always moving on your behalf. This is the moment when everything you've been waiting for is finally manifesting in your life. Do not hesitate, chosen one. As this gift arrives, step into it with boldness. Know that you are not just receiving for yourself, but for the greater work that God has planned for you. The provision, the relationships, the insight, or the opportunity is all part of God's plan to equip you for the divine purpose He has placed on your life. What you are receiving in this hour will be exactly what you need to move forward. It will be the key to unlock the next season of your journey, and it will equip you with the resources, wisdom, and connections needed to fulfill your divine purpose. Whether it's financial, relational, spiritual, or something else entirely, this moment of divine intervention will set you on the path to greater things. The timing is perfect. The gift is here. And it's not just a coincidence, it's a divine encounter orchestrated by the hand of God. Receive it with faith, gratitude, and an open heart, knowing that God is faithful to His promises. He has seen your heart, heard your prayers, and now He is providing exactly what you need to take the next step in your divine purpose. This is your moment. Step forward in faith, for everything you've been waiting for is now being delivered, right on time. Chosen one, I want to speak directly to your heart today. The time has come for you to walk in faith and expectation, knowing that what is about to unfold in this very moment is not just a coincidence, it is a divine moment of fulfillment. This is the moment you've been waiting for. The moment where God is going to deliver exactly what you need to move forward in your divine calling. But there is a key to receiving this blessing, and that key is expectation. A heart that is open, ready, and willing to receive all that God has prepared for you. This is not just about waiting passively for something to happen. This moment requires action, action in faith, in gratitude, and in readiness. It requires you to step forward in belief, trusting that God has already worked it out. As God moves in your life, your role is to walk in expectancy, to prepare your heart and your mind to receive what is being given to you. This is your time, and it requires you to act, to trust, and to believe that what you are about to receive is exactly what you've been praying for. Expectation is more than just hoping or wishing for something to happen. It is an active, confident anticipation that God is about to move on your behalf. Expectation is faith in action. It's one thing to believe that God can do something for you, but it's another thing entirely to walk with a heart that knows that God will do it. When you walk in expectation, you prepare yourself to receive with open hands and an open heart, and you trust that God is already in motion. The expectancy you carry in this moment is crucial because it sets the tone for how you will receive. If you approach this moment passively, uncertain, or with a heart that is unsure, you may miss the magnitude of what God is doing. But when you walk in bold expectation, knowing that God is already at work, you open the door for divine provision to flow into your life in ways you couldn't imagine. Expectancy is the bridge between your faith and your manifestation. When you expect, you are saying to God, I believe. You will deliver. I trust that your promises are true, and I know that this moment will bring me exactly what I need. Expectancy is an expression of your trust in God. It's saying, I don't know how or when this blessing will come, but I know you are faithful, and I know that you will move in this hour. Expectancy is not based on what you can see. It is based on what you know in your spirit. God is moving, and you are ready to receive. In this hour, preparation is key. You cannot receive the blessing you've been waiting for if your heart is not ready. This is a season of preparation, where God is not just bringing you a gift, but preparing you to steward the gift well. You must prepare your heart, chosen one, for what God is about to give you. You must make room for the blessing, space for the breakthrough, and capacity for the opportunity that is on its way. This moment requires you to surrender to God's timing and His process, trusting that He is providing exactly what you need. God cannot pour into a vessel that is already full. This is why preparation is necessary, because you need room for what God is sending. Prepare your heart by letting go of what no longer serves you, those doubts, those fears, those past hurts. God is making room for something better, something greater, and something that will propel you forward into your calling. If you hold on to the past, you limit what God can do in the present. Clear your heart of any distractions, insecurities, or anything that might make you hesitate when the gift arrives. You've prayed for this, chosen one, and now you need to be ready to receive it with open hands, not clenched fists. This is not a moment to hold back, to doubt, or to question what is coming. This is a moment to receive with faith and gratitude, to trust that everything you've been praying for, everything you've believed God for, is now coming to fruition. In this hour, God is preparing to give you what you need. But in order to receive, you must come with open hands and an open heart. Open hands symbolize your willingness to receive. When you hold your hands open, you are saying, I am ready for whatever you bring, God. I trust that you will provide what I need, and I am ready to receive it. Clenched fists signify resistance. but open hands signify surrender. You are surrendering your need for control and trusting that God knows exactly what you need at exactly the right time. Similarly, your heart must be open. If your heart is closed, whether due to fear, past disappointments, or bitterness, you will not be able to fully receive what God is about to give you. A closed heart keeps out the very blessings that God has set aside for you. You must open your heart, trusting that God is bringing you what you need, not just for your own benefit, but for the fulfillment of His greater purpose in your life. Opening your heart also requires gratitude. When you are truly open, you approach God's provision with thankfulness and humility, knowing that this gift is a reflection of God's love for you. It is His provision, His faithfulness, and His love that are at work in your life. When you receive this blessing, you will do so with a heart full of gratitude, knowing that God has been faithful to fulfill His promises to you. Gratitude is the key to keeping the door open for more blessings. Expectation is not a passive state of waiting, it requires action. You must act in faith and trust that God is already moving to deliver what you need. It is not enough to sit and wait, hoping that the blessing will simply show up without you doing anything. Faith is an active choice, and this is your moment to choose to step into your purpose, to take the steps necessary to align yourself with what God is doing. Your actions in this hour matter. The steps you take will demonstrate your trust in what God is doing, and as you act in faith, you are giving God the space to move in powerful ways. This doesn't mean you need to force things to happen or take matters into your own hands. It simply means that you need to walk in obedience, take the opportunities that come your way, and trust that God will guide you with each step. Faith requires you to trust even when you don't fully understand how everything will work out. In this moment of divine provision, God is calling you to act in boldness and expectancy, trusting that He is working behind the scenes. When you step forward in faith, when you take the first step, even if you can't see the entire staircase, you are saying, "I trust that God will guide me." Acting in faith is the evidence that you believe God will fulfill His promises and that you are willing to move forward with courage, knowing He has already made a way. As you walk in faith and expectation, gratitude must lead the way. This moment is not just about receiving, it's about receiving with a heart full of thanks. Gratitude positions your heart to fully embrace the blessing and align with the divine timing of God. When you receive, you must give thanks for what is coming, even before it has fully arrived. Thankfulness activates your faith. It is the recognition that God has already worked things out, even when you can't yet see it fully manifest. Gratitude also opens your heart to more blessings. The more you express gratitude for what you have, the more you will position yourself to receive even more. The act of thanksgiving not only glorifies God, but it also brings an overflow into your life. God loves a thankful heart, and when you walk in gratitude, you align yourself with the divine flow of blessings. When you receive this gift, chosen one, thank God immediately. Let your heart overflow with praise and acknowledgement of His goodness. Give Him glory for what He has done, for what He is doing, and for what He will do in the future. Gratitude transforms your heart, and it transforms the very environment you live in. As you express gratitude, you are preparing the soil for even greater blessings to take root in your life. Chosen one, this is your moment. Walk in expectation, trust that God is moving in this hour, and prepare yourself to receive what He is about to deliver. You are not just waiting for a gift, you are preparing for a divine moment where everything you have been praying for, everything you have been hoping for, will be brought into your life. Open your hands and open your heart, knowing that this blessing is coming. Remember, this is not a time for hesitation or doubt. It is a time for faith, gratitude, and action. Step forward boldly, knowing that God has already worked it out. Trust in His perfect timing. Walk in the readiness He has prepared you for, and receive the divine provision He is sending your way. This is your time. The breakthrough is now. Walk in expectancy, and get ready to receive the abundant blessings that God has in store for you. You are stepping into the next phase of your destiny, prepared, equipped, and empowered by the divine love and grace that are already at work in your life. Chosen one, I want you to hear this clearly, from the depth of your soul. In this very hour, the blessing you have been waiting for is about to come. The moment you have prayed for, hoped for, and believed in for so long is now upon you. You may have been waiting, wondering when it would arrive, or if it would ever happen, but God's perfect timing has brought you to this moment. The hour of breakthrough is at hand, and in this hour, God is moving on your behalf in ways that will astound you. God is working right now. He is aligning people, opportunities, and resources in a way that will bring you exactly what you need. This moment of divine provision is not a coincidence. It is a divine orchestration. Everything you've been waiting for, everything you've been praying for, is about to manifest before your eyes. The answer to your prayers is arriving now, and you are being positioned to receive it. This hour is significant. What you have been waiting for is already on its way, and as you open your heart and your mind, you will see the floodgates of heaven open wide to pour out blessings that will take you to the next level of your destiny. The journey you have been on, the challenges you've faced, the struggles you've endured, all of it has led you to this divine moment. The time of waiting is over, and now is the time for God's provision to be made manifest in your life. The blessing you've been waiting for is not just an answer to your prayers, it is a sign of God's faithfulness and His perfect timing. Trust in this moment, chosen one. Know that everything you've hoped for, everything you've believed in, is coming to you now, and it will be exactly what you need to step into the next chapter of your purpose. Chosen one, I urge you now to receive this blessing with a heart full of faith and gratitude. The moment you've been waiting for has arrived, and it is time to walk boldly into the future that God has prepared for you. Trust that what God is bringing to you in this moment is not by accident. It is part of His divine plan for your life. Do not hesitate. Do not doubt. Walk in faith, knowing that God's provision is here. Stay expectant, stay faithful, and receive this gift with a heart full of gratitude. God is fulfilling His promises in your life right now, and as you step forward, you will see how this provision is going to transform your situation, your purpose, and your future. It is time to open your hands to receive what God has prepared for you. Let go of any fear or doubt that may hold you back, and embrace the blessings that God is sending your way. This moment is not just about the gift, it's about aligning yourself with God's will, trusting that what He is bringing is exactly what you need to move forward with purpose and confidence. The provision that is coming is a testimony of God's faithfulness, a reminder that He sees you, He hears you, and He is moving on your behalf. Receive this moment with open hands and open heart, knowing that everything you have prayed for is now unfolding before you. Lord, we come before you with hearts full of gratitude for the blessings you are bringing into our lives. We thank you for your faithfulness, your provision, and your perfect timing. Even when we could not see the way forward, you were working behind the scenes to align everything for our good. We trust that in this moment, you are fulfilling our deepest needs. The breakthrough we've longed for is here. We ask that you continue to guide us, to lead us in the way you have prepared for us, and to help us walk boldly into the future you have ordained. We thank you for your divine provision, for the blessings that are coming to us now, and for the opportunities that will open in this season. Help us to receive these gifts with open hands and hearts, knowing that we are stepping into a new chapter of your plan for our lives. May we walk in faith, gratitude, and trust in your perfect timing. Give us the strength to step into our purpose with confidence, knowing that you are always with us, guiding us every step of the way. Thank you for the doors you are opening, the people you are sending, and the provision that is coming into our lives now. We praise you for the blessings of this hour, and we receive them with deep faith, knowing that you are fulfilling your promises. In Jesus' name, we pray, Amen. Chosen one, as this moment unfolds before you, know that this is your hour. The blessing you've been waiting for is no longer distant. It is coming, and it is coming now. Trust in God's perfect timing, receive with open hands and an open heart, and walk boldly into the future that He has prepared for you. You are stepping into a season of abundance, purpose, and divine provision, and this is only the beginning. God's promises are true, and this is your season to see them fulfilled. Trust that God is working and that you are exactly where you need to be. The breakthrough is here. The answer is coming. Receive it with faith, with gratitude, and with expectancy, knowing that God's provision will lead you into the next chapter of your destiny. This is your moment, chosen one. Step forward in faith, knowing that everything you've been praying for is about to be delivered. Walk in expectancy, for God is fulfilling His promises, and His perfect timing is unfolding before your eyes. God is working right now. He is aligning people, opportunities, and resources in a way that will bring you exactly what you need. This moment of divine provision is not a coincidence. It is a divine orchestration. Everything you've been waiting for, everything you've been praying for, is about to manifest before your eyes. The answer to your prayers is arriving now, and you are being positioned to receive it. This hour is significant. What you have been waiting for is already on its way, and as you open your heart and your mind, you will see the floodgates of heaven open wide to pour out blessings that will take you to the next level of your destiny. The journey you have been on, the challenges you've faced, the struggles you've endured, all of it has led you to this divine moment. The time of waiting is over, and now is the time for God's provision to be made manifest in your life. The blessing you've been waiting for is not just an answer to your prayers, it is a sign of God's faithfulness and His perfect timing. Trust in this moment, chosen one. Know that everything you've hoped for, everything you've believed in, is coming to you now, and it will be exactly what you need to step into the next chapter of your purpose. Chosen one, I urge you now to receive this blessing with a heart full of faith and gratitude. The moment you've been waiting for has arrived, and it is time to walk boldly into the future that God has prepared for you. Trust that what God is bringing to you in this moment is not by accident. It is part of His divine plan for your life. Do not hesitate. Do not doubt. Walk in faith, knowing that God's provision is here. Stay expectant, stay faithful, and receive this gift with a heart full of gratitude. God is fulfilling His promises in your life right now, and as you step forward, you will see how this provision is going to transform your situation, your purpose, and your future. It is time to open your hands to receive what God has prepared for you. Let go of any fear or doubt that may hold you back, and embrace the blessings that God is sending your way. This moment is not just about the gift, it's about aligning yourself with God's will, trusting that what He is bringing is exactly what you need to move forward with purpose and confidence. The provision that is coming is a testimony of God's faithfulness, a reminder that He sees you, He hears you, and He is moving on your behalf. Receive this moment with open hands and open heart, knowing that everything you have prayed for is now unfolding before you. Lord, we come before you with hearts full of gratitude for the blessings you are bringing into our lives. We thank you for your faithfulness, your provision, and your perfect timing. Even when we could not see the way forward, you were working behind the scenes to align everything for our good. We trust that in this moment, you are fulfilling our deepest needs. The breakthrough we've longed for is here. We ask that you continue to guide us, to lead us in the way you have prepared for us, and to help us walk boldly into the future you have ordained. We thank you for your divine provision, for the blessings that are coming to us now, and for the opportunities that will open in this season. Help us to receive these gifts with open hands and hearts, knowing that we are stepping into a new chapter of your plan for our lives. May we walk in faith, gratitude, and trust in your perfect timing. Give us the strength to step into our purpose with confidence, knowing that you are always with us, guiding us every step of the way. Thank you for the doors you are opening, the people you are sending, and the provision that is coming into our lives now. We praise you for the blessings of this hour, and we receive them with deep faith, knowing that you are fulfilling your promises. In Jesus' name, we pray. Amen. Chosen one, as this moment unfolds before you, know that this is your hour. The blessing you've been waiting for is no longer distant. It is coming, and it is coming now. Trust in God's perfect timing, receive with open hands and an open heart, and walk boldly into the future that He has prepared for you. You are stepping into a season of abundance, purpose, and divine provision, and this is only the beginning. God's promises are true, and this is your season to see them fulfilled. Trust that God is working and that you are exactly where you need to be. The breakthrough is here. The answer is coming. Receive it with faith, with gratitude, and with expectancy, knowing that God's provision will lead you into the next chapter of your destiny. This is your moment, chosen one. Step forward in faith, knowing that everything you've been praying for is about to be delivered. Walk in expectancy, for God is fulfilling His promises, and His perfect timing is unfolding before your eyes.